What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Next Deal podcast. We have a special episode today. It is just the Vinster and myself, just us two today. So we've got some cool things to talk about, though. This podcast will kind of coincide with a launch of a brand new product here at Ballpoint Marketing. That is our Mystical Sequence postcards that are hybrid. And we're going to talk a little bit about that, what those are, what that looks like, and how these came to be, because I didn't make these. Vinny actually made these. He's been a member of our team for a long time, and we've always had a agreement with our team that if they come up with something really good, we'll put it out there, and we absolutely love what you came up with. So, let's talk about how this all got started for you.
Yeah, for sure. So, Matt and I, when we met, and I think we have an episode out there with Matt and I kind of, and, the journey of us starting business together earlier in the year, this past January. But, being a part of Ballpoint, being a part of the investment world for a few years now, getting mailers at my own house or, rental property from even, investors in the area and seeing what they're sending. There's just there's so many boring pieces of mail out there, right? And what I've always loved about Ballpoint Marketing is, we've always had mail that stands out. It's always been unique. It's always printed on good quality materials. The images are good. The copy is good. All that stuff has been awesome. And so I've seen, kind of what you guys have been doing with Ballpoint, and it's like, I want to do something similar within my own business. So Matt and I, we did some mailers through Deal Machine. I made some, kind of corporate-y looking templates for our mail, right? Had our logo and our color scheme. And then it had the Google view of the house on the postcard. And that's what we were sending to people for a while.
Okay. How'd those work?
Not good. We just went over our KPIs with those, I think was a couple of days ago, Justin. And you saw it was not good. Yeah. So then I was like, all right, I'm going to get a little bit of creative. And any of you that have been listening to the podcast, that I love the mystical, mythical, world of things. I got the UFO behind me. I'm absolutely obsessed with the UFO world right now. You just go Google stuff in the news. There's tons of stuff going on right now. So I created a 7-month mail campaign, a mail sequence to send out to sellers. And Matt and I were, sending these out every 21 days was kind of our frequency. And just got amazing results, amazing feedback. The sellers just saying, dude, we got these cards and saw these and we're like, we need to call you. Basically is kind of what it is. So that's kind of a little brief introduction I just created our own 7-month mail sequence and brought it to you as well. And I think I was just texting you every day, like, bro, got another one, bro, got another appointment, got another one. Bigfoot's killing it. Bigfoot's doing great. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, no, super cool. Cause there's, we'll show them off here in a second, but there's what, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, a unicorn, a phoenix, a wizard,
UFO,
aliens, and then a mixture of aliens and Bigfoot, if I remember correctly. Yeah. I just printed all of these. I should remember all of them, but I think I did. So we're good. What have been some of your responses on these so far? Because I think one thing that a lot of people that's a question we get asked a lot on sales calls is well, these are kind of goofy, right? These look a little goofy. They don't look like normal stuff. And to me, that's the whole point, right? I want something that's going to be taken into the house, not thrown away, and to stand out above and beyond everybody else. And that's why if you go to ballpointmarketing.com and look at any of our products on there right now, nobody else has the stuff that we are sending, except one company that may or may not have basically ripped an entire concept on the comic style side of things, but we'll just let that go. Imitation's the best form of flattery, right? So,
that's right.
But other than that, there's not a lot out there. So, how have the overall results and responses been on using these postcards in your own business so far?
Yeah. So the first one that we sent out, and I'll just kind of show it to to you guys here, is the UFO postcard. So this was the first one, and basically what it says on the front is, "Hey, we want to buy your house." And then the houses are kind of getting zapped up on the bottom. I don't know if you can see that there.
Yep.
And then, just a simple copy on the back, and it goes, "Greetings. We'd love to beam you a cash offer." So, kind of playing off puns and things like that. To buy your house at such and such address. Ever you interested? Let's chat and give us a call. And so what's been really good about these is that they do stand out. And that was the feedback that we have gotten from sellers. I've got tons of text messages, conversations with sellers of just like, we get mail all the time. Obviously, if we're mailing them, other investors are mailing them, and they're like, yours just stood out. A lot of feedback we've gotten, like, "Hey, you seem real, you seem genuine, you seem fun." And, like, this is not like "Oh gosh, I'm doing mailers again." Like, they seem like you have a good business that you actually enjoy and love doing. And people have called us, and, there's one particular person, her name was Marsha. She called and she's like, "I get so much direct mail from investors." Basically what happened is her 93-year-old mother, she inherited a house from her mom. So it's been vacant for like over a year, which is just like, boom, boom, boom. She's going to get inundated with things. Investors have found where she lives, right? So her mom's house is vacant. Investors have found out where she lives. She's getting calls there. She's getting knocks on her door on her personal property, phone call. All kinds of things. She's like, "I've been trying to just, stay away from investors for over a year."
Yep.
She got our UFO card first, and then she got our Bigfoot card, which looks like this, that I'll throw out there. And this one just says, "We are searching ... what does it say? To buy homes in your area." And then on the back, it's got, the copy and things like that. So
the little
this card,
footprints walking away.
Yeah. Footprints walking away in the back. But this card in particular, as we went over KPIs, a couple of days ago, Justin, this one is badass. This gets so many appointments. It's crazy. I think it was triple the UFO, and the UFO does great.
Yeah. Right.
So she got this Bigfoot one, and she called and she was like, the UFO and the Bigfoot, or she called in and she's like, "Yeah, I got this piece of mail with a spaceship on it, and I got a Sasquatch," or something like that. It was so funny. And she told us the whole story of like, I've been ignoring investors, and these came in, I just had to call you guys. So it's been a couple of months of just negotiating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. There was a sister that was involved, that now is into the conversations. So, there's some dueling sisters, so we're still in negotiations trying to get things across the finish line with this one. But yeah, the sisters aren't seeing eye to eye, and we're just kind of stuck right now.
Got it. So it always a challenge when there's multiple heirs to a property that you have to all get together. I think the craziest one we ever did, we had 7 people that we had to get all on board, all signed, had to play family therapist. It was a nightmare, but we got another one, via this sequence too. And it was 4 heirs. Okay. So the brother is the one who called and, set the appointment. We, put the property under contract, things of that sort. The 3 sisters were against him. It was just so messy, dude. And then he left to move to like Utah or something. And he's like, "I washed my hands of this. I'm done." It was like, it was a big, fighting across the table and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, like it. But during our due diligence, even with this postcard, we just kind of, parted ways. There's too much going on with the house, like termites and a horizontal crack in the basement and all kinds of different things. That was that one. Yep.
Yeah, it was that one. But yeah, that was a 4-party situation trying to negotiate that deal.
Yeah, that's wild. The 7 was, I let our title company handle it. I was like, "You guys get everyone to the table, please," and they did. It just was a pain in the ass.
They're there for. Yeah.
It took a little longer. Well, cool. Let's talk a little bit about some of the features on this postcard, because it is a lot different than other products that we've used in the past.
Yeah.
One, the size. So instead of being your normal 4x6, it's a 4.5 by 5.5. So it looks a little more square. It's a smaller rectangle. But the cool thing with these is these are the first iteration of what we're calling a hybrid postcard. So what I mean by that hybrid, Ballpoint's known for having all handwritten direct mail, right? Envelopes, letters, postcards, everything is always handwritten. What we're doing with this is we are actually printing the mailing address on there, printing the copy that goes on there as well, and handwriting the phone number with an arrow pointing down to it, which is extremely unique. We haven't seen anybody else do this in the space yet. And can you hold that up again where the phone number is on the bottom there? So we'll try and zoom in editing here at the end, but if not, you'll see it on the website here shortly at the same time. But the phone number is actually written down there in pen with an arrow on it. And what this does is it still creates that personal touch to this. But the cool thing is we can get these postcards down to as low as 65 cents a piece. Where if you guys have been around Ballpoint at all for any sort of time, I think our postcards start at $1.10 and kind of go down from there. These ones start at 80 cents and go down to 65 based on the volume that you're doing. And so we're super excited about it because I think it allows people to send out a lot more marketing that is still unique, that is different from everybody else, that performs really well, but you can send out twice as much essentially for the same cost, which is a huge, huge benefit on these. So super excited for these. We've been playing around with these for a couple months now. And once this podcast goes live, they are on the website at the point of you guys hearing this. We're super excited about them. Check them out. Vinny, did you have anything else you wanted to kind of add on to this specific product at all?
No, I mean, I can kind of show them, the products on here.
Let's show each one. That's one thing I forgot to do.
Yeah. But I would also say, with anything with direct mail is just, consistency, of just keep doing it kind of thing. What I love about our sequence is every time people get it, they're going to know it's from us because of just the brand and also what it is, right? It's a mystical sequence. So they're like, they got the UFO, they're going to get the Bigfoot. The next one they're going to get the wizard. So, and it's the same size. And so as we're continuing to send these to sellers, the brand awareness is it's going to hit like that. So we're not sending, totally different things every time. It's pretty similar in nature. I'd like to say that too. So, awesome. But yeah, you saw the UFO, the Bigfoot. I can just kind of go through the cards if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's show everybody on here. You'll be able to see them on the website too, but just kind of show what the front of everyone looks like.
This is the wizard. I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'm trying to get my camera to
I think zoom. It's focused right about there.
Yeah, focus right there. But it says, it's almost like magic. Sell your home as is, no repairs, no commissions. I love this one. This is probably one of my the UFO, the Bigfoot, and this one are my top three for sure.
Okay, but
yeah, the wizard stands out. We have the Phoenix that says, sometimes all you need is a new start. We'll buy your house, fast. Basically, is what it says on there. Yeah. There's a little bit more detail. You probably can't see it, on the screen here, just kind of in the background and things like that. This one's fun. This is Nessie.
my mother-in-law's from Scotland. She's going to enjoy that one.
Yeah, it just basically says it's not a myth, ... And then it says sell your home fast as is, no repairs, no realtor fees. So this one was super fun to do. This one was actually influenced by my 7-year-old Eden. So that when I was making these, she was like, do a unicorn, Dad, do a unicorn. So she actually helped me pick out this unicorn and all that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, this one's just super simple. Get a cash offer in 24 hours. There's little houses kind of floating in the background, that the unicorn is like floating in an abyss of houses. And, on the back, it's got some little rainbow and stars and stuff. But again, just stands out. Like you get this in your mail, you will look at this.
Yep.
And then lastly, the UFO Bigfoot combo.
I think that one's my favorite. With Bigfoot throwing up the metal sign as he's walking away.
We'll work with you. and and on the back in the corner, there's always some little icon or something like that.
Yeah,
where the copy is.
Image there.
Yeah, cool little image there. But yeah, man, like it was super excited to kind of get these started, and texting you every time we were getting appointments, and call porter taking the calls off of these. I got to throw that in there. I don't have time to answer my phone all the time, so we did send most of these calls to call porter if Matt and I couldn't pick up. And yeah, they set the appointment. We got one of them closing next week, which is good to have, and that's going to bring us a $20,000 deal. So yeah,
love it. Which card was that done on?
That was the UFO and Bigfoot. So he got UFO first, got Bigfoot, and Bigfoot is when he called. But this guy in particular is a big UFO nut. So when you walk up to his house, his doormat says, "We welcome all species," and it's a alien head or something like that.
Nice.
He's got UFO and Bigfoot and all kinds of decor in his house.
Okay.
So he saw this.
Like, if you want to leave some of these behind when we buy your house, I'll take them.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, that was that one. And we're tearing that down. We sold it to a developer, and he's going to build a new house on it.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah. Well, cool, man. I'm super excited for these. If you guys are interested in learning more about these, check them out at ballpointmarketing.com. Like I said, you can get these as low as 65 cents a piece based on your volume, and we're super excited. So this may or may not be the first of many hybrid products. So I'll leave it there. We'll just leave it there. But this product I'm super excited for. So check it out at ballpointmarketing.com.
Sweet. Thanks, dude.
Thanks, man.